Stafford now. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Now it's Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now Purdy. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Purdy throwing here. That's completed right side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
On first down, here's Stafford. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Draymond there, and has it. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. The one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
First down, Purdy to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for A. First and 10 at the 16.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
To the air again. Purdy. He's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Leads to second and goal.
So the decision to throw the challenge flag works out well for Kyle Shanahan. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead.
Rams, nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Rams got a long way to go and a short time to get there. They've got 1st down from the 31. Another carry for him. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, no look on his 1st look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And he missed it. It's no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. Right here.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field is going to stand. From the 19. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Final throw before the break. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
From the 25 on 2nd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, they got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect the quarterback. And they didn't either.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Rams, nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And they'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each of the contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to the well again. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Still has room inside the 15. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams put at least a tiny dent into that lead. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead.
42, Rams 7.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
250.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Set. 180. 32.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They'll run now on 2nd down. A lot of grass ahead. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Number 20. Monday.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
260.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Running it now out of the gun. He cuts it. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
going to become a quarterback's best friend. Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Purdy on first down. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers keep running away with this. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here from the gun. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Monday.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Back-to-back carries here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Another carry for him. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. They'll run for this. And they are sent off the field. He had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And this fall's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. Fits
it through the middle. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated series.